Simone, thanks for joining me on today's Spotlight. So it's Simone Smith from Curious Pencil. Simone, over to you. Introduce us to your business, please.
Yeah, so hi, Andy. My name is Simone and I am the director of Curious Pencil. Curious Pencil is a corporate greeting card company. We actually work with different companies to kind of improve on their customer experience. And we do that through creating greeting cards to celebrate their customers. So whether to say thank you or to reach out saying how just checking in. There's all different types of occasions, and we make sure that our artwork is hand illustrated, so it's very authentic. And yeah, it's just a nice way to add a personal touch.
Great stuff. Thank you. What would you say helps you stand out from your competition?
I'd say in the climate that we are, sometimes everything is very digitalized, everything is just online the quickest way possible, that type of thing. But we like to, first of all, make sure that our customer experience is beyond the norm because this is our ethos and this is what we stand for. So it's filtered all throughout our company. We want to make sure our customers feel like they've had the best journey. But not only that, the designs that we do are quite quirky, a little bit different. Most corporate materials would be quite boring, but we want to add a bit of life because when you see greeting cards in the shop, you kind of think, oh, that's nice. But when it comes to corporate, we just slap a logo on and then that's it. But cards are like that and have a little bit of excitement to them because we want to evoke the emotions. So we're all about evoking those emotions. So yeah, that's kind of filtered throughout our company, and that's how we stand out. And I think with my background, I've got a corporate background as well, working as a mortgage advisor. Previously, I kind of have the mindset and understand what corporate wants. And I know they can't push the boundaries too much, but it's just where we can, we try and tailor that to bring a bit more life. Yeah.
Good stuff. Thank you.
Yeah.
So where's the business going if you were to tell us what your aspirations are for your business in the next 5 years? What would it be?
Yeah. Wow. That's a big question. I feel like 5 years, it feels like a long time, but it's
Goes
really
fast
not
though.
that, it's really not that long, far away. Um, to be honest, I want us to get to a point where if you we're going to be like number one for corporate greeting cards or number one for the number one for cards or um gifts, you know, commercial gifts for their clients. Um, we want to be like the moon pig of the business world, let's say that. And I'd love for that to happen. It's about us. At the moment, a lot of our referrals are coming through word of mouth and kind of growing that way organically and networking. Brilliant, amazing. We'd also like a wider reach, so people could just type us in, and people don't tend to type in corporate greeting cards, so we need to get in front of people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd love for us to be the number one go-to for corporate greeting cards.
What would you say your biggest learning has been since you've been a business owner?
Okay, biggest learning for me, um, I'd say at the start, it was very much you have to have your hands in so many different pockets and you have to learn so much. And you get into this bubble of like, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this, I can do that. Then there gets to a point where actually you've outgrown yourself, and it becomes to a point where actually I need to delegate, I need to give this task to so and so, or I need to just let it go and it's going to be okay. Here's me reassuring myself still. And it's going to be okay. And actually, through that, I've learned that by delegating, not only in business, but also in personal life. I mean, I've got
Mm.
two young children. It's good to be able to delegate and know that you're not going to be the only one to hold the weight of things because not only does that help you mentally, it just helps it's helped form the business in a more holistic way, and you get more points of views, and it grows it into a way that's beyond just me, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a massive learning, and I'm constantly learning that. I'm constantly have to remind myself that.
Sure.
But yeah, that's it.
Good stuff. What about biggest challenge so far?
Oh, okay. So biggest challenge for me is because like I said, not many people would think I want corporate greeting cards for my company. Some people do, which is great, but a lot of the time we need to get in front of people. We need to explain why we're what their company needs, and why we're different, and how we can make an impact. So it's a lot of that storytelling that we have to kind of get in front of people, and be able to create, to show what we can do and why we're needed. Because I think some people see it as just a throwaway item, but it's a lot from experience and from what we know from our customer feedback. It actually makes a
Hmm.
huge difference, and that's just a card. By saying, oh, just checking in, that could then lead to another sale, or them referring on to other people, or them promoting you on social media, or it's ongoing, and then they display it on the mantelpiece, and then people come in and they're like, who's that? So it's constantly, it's a way to like really grow a company. But yeah, it's just getting that across to people, so that it can be hard to do that, but it's just about stepping out, and just being confident, being bold, and doing that. But that is can be a challenge for us.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you. If you were sitting having a conversation with your 18-year-old self, what would you say?
I would say, don't care what people think. We I'm still not 100% there, but sometimes it's we get into this place where we care too much about what people think, or how we look, or how we am I saying this right? But I think when you build and grow a business, there's no time for that. There's no space, there's no room to do that. And if there is that, it stunts your growth. You just gotta go out, you gotta try it, you gotta do it, and then see what happens. And
Yeah.
then if you fall, you get up and you learn, and then you move on. So really, I would be speaking to myself and be like, yeah, it's and people don't actually really care about the things that you think that they care about. They don't care about it. It's often a lot in our own heads. So it's
Agreed.
about kind of I'd reinforce that.
Good. Yeah, great. Agreed.
Yeah.
And if you had to isolate one piece of advice that you give to the other business owners watching this video, Simone, what would it be?
I'd say pick one idea,
Yeah.
run with it,
Yeah.
stick with it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, move on to the next. Because I feel like at the moment, a lot of people, we tend to spread ourselves too thinly. I like to do things with excellence. I like to make sure that whatever I do, it's got substance to it. And I think sometimes we don't give ourselves enough. We're in a microwave generation where everything's just like instant. We've got to let things grow and allow them. So you put in these little seeds and let it grow. Don't just jump on to the next idea because you've half finished that, and then you'll end up with loads of half finished jobs, and not a fully fledged field of beautiful flowers. You've just got loads of like stunted growth
Yeah.
things. So it's kind of like we've got to stick with it, water it, stick with it, water it, and then see it flourish. Obviously, if it's a good idea. If it's not a good idea, then maybe ditch it early and move on to the next idea. But yeah, definitely. And just have confidence in yourself. You have to believe in yourself, because at the times when other people will doubt you, you just have to go for it.
Agreed. Right advice.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, if people want to find out more, Simone, what's the next best steps to get in touch, and what can you do for them? Tell us about that. Your website details are obviously below this video, but tell us more.
I've always wanted to say, click below.
Do that.
Yeah.
You can.
So yeah, our website is curiouspencil.co.uk. You can also find us on social media, which is Instagram is curious_pencil_limited. And then on LinkedIn, you'll just type in Curious Pencil, will pop up. But yeah, you can find us there, and or you can just drop us an email, hello@curiouspencil.co.uk, or me personally, Simone at curiouspencil.co.uk,
Yeah.
and happy to have a chat. Or just reach out to us. We're friendly people. Yeah.
Super. Thanks, Simone. Thank you for sharing your insights with us today. Best of luck with the business going forward.
I forgot to say one thing, sorry.
That's okay.
Yes, the sample packs. So, if you are interested for your company to kind of have some greeting cards and you're not sure what where to go or
Yeah.
what kind of design you want or anything like that, there is an option for you to have a free customized sample pack where we customize it to you, and we'll put a few ideas before you for you to have a look. So yeah, you can do that on the website by filling in the form. And yeah, it could be a free digital sample pack so you can have a look over, or if you want to pay a small fee for postage, we can post it out to you and you can see and feel what a greeting card will do for
Brilliant.
your business.
Great stuff. Thank you for that.
No problem.
Simone, thanks again, and best of luck with your business going forward.
Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you. It's been great speaking.
You too.